Good morning. If you've seen my previous vlog, you know that I recently moved to LA, that I was like a 90-day fiancé, and I told you that I would tell you guys more about it. So I thought I would explain a little bit more about the process today. Full disclosure, I wasn't actually on the 90-day fiancé show, although I wanted to, but well, I applied and then they were super interested. They wanted to like have an interview with me. They wanted me to like send more information, but my husband was like, absolutely not, we're not doing that. I'm actually kind of happy that we didn't, because I mean, it would have probably caused a lot of drama, but I just love watching reality TV shows like that, so I kind of wanted to, but we didn't. Can someone give me a tip on making iced coffee with a mocha pot? Because every time I make iced coffee, I use so many ice cubes, and then the coffee is strong enough for the ice cubes, but it just, I don't know, I just want like a really icy iced coffee, you know? It is the next day. As you can see, I changed. I ran so many errands yesterday, I just didn't have the chance to finish a video, but I thought let me finish it now and tell you everything about the K1 90-day fiancé process. I don't know if I should start from the beginning, but basically me and Fred, we've been together for now 7.5 years. So I'm from the Netherlands and he's from the US. Initially the plan was for me to move here in 2020, because that's when I graduated. The idea was for me to move here on a J1, so an internship visa, or an H1B, so a worker visa. But as everybody knows, 2020 is the year that the unspeakable has happened. So everything got delayed. I was supposed to move, but yeah, I couldn't leave the country. All the processes, it took so long, and time just kept passing, and eventually we were kind of like, okay, we don't know how long this is going to take, and by the time that this is over, we'll probably want to get married by then. So we were like, you know what, we might as well just apply for this marriage visa, so the K1 visa, while we wait, and then we'll see. We filed all of our paperwork for the K1 visa, which is the fiancé visa, in October of 2021. Okay, so that's already like almost 2 years passed since I actually wanted to move. The first phase, so the first part, the documents, they got approved in April of 2023. Okay, so that took like a year and a half almost. Also, while I'm talking, I'm just gonna cut up my fruit because I'm kind of hungry right now. The next step is then to make an appointment for your interview. So this interview only I went to, so it's only for the person moving. And keep in mind that just for the interview alone, I also had to go get a medical exam. There are a lot of like documents, evidence, files that you need to fill out to bring to the interview. So did all of that, went to my interview in, I think, same month, so like April-ish, and it got approved, and I moved in August of 2023. So it almost took 2 years for my process. And let me take a bite of this, by the way. This is a, I don't know what it's a persimmon, by the way, yeah. Koreans love persimmons. We also have dry persimmons, or like when they're super ripe, they get like super soft and you can just scoop it out with a spoon. Put up some Christmas decorations, by the way. Our Christmas tree was supposed to arrive last week, but it's delayed until next week, so that's unfortunate. Anyway, so I moved in August, and after you move, you're supposed to get married within 90 days, hence the 90-day fiancé, which we did. But then the thing that I feel like I've never heard before, and that where I almost went wrong, is after you're married, you need to apply for an adjustment of status, is what they call it. When you're here, you're just like a visa holder, and then you want to adjust your status to a green card holder, and you're only allowed to get a green card once you're married. So after you're married, you need to adjust your status and apply for a green card. Obviously, I knew I want to get that done as soon as possible, because only once I have a green card, I can leave the country and I can work. I knew I wanted to get this done as soon as possible. However, we just kind of like procrastinated a little bit, and eventually I was like, okay, let's just check out what we need to do. Turns out you're supposed to apply for your green card also within 90 days of arriving in the country. By the time I found out about this, the 90-day mark was going to be in 5 days. So I found out about this at the 85-day mark. As you can imagine, we were frantic. We were like trying to gather all the documents. Again, like a 20-page document you need to fill out. And then I found out I have to do another medical exam. So I went to do another medical exam last week, and we sent all of the documents over to our lawyer. But of course, the way that we did it is not the only way. For example, Fred could have also moved to the Netherlands, which would have been much easier because the Netherlands is like super quick with these kind of things, and the process is super simple. You could also be here on a worker's visa and then get married and then adjust your status. Or you could get married in a different country and then get that marriage recognized in the US. There are so many different ways. This is just the way that we chose to do it. It is also like pretty expensive, but that's just what I think. It might be really cheap for you, but I would say in total maybe like, because you need to get medical exams. I had to get medical exams taken in the Netherlands and in the US. I think that alone is already almost $1,000. Filing the paperwork, there's like these processing fees for the government, and then you also have to pay to just like submit some of the documents. So I think all together maybe $3,000 to $4,000, and that is just for like the necessary, like the required documents, the required things to do. Yeah, honestly, it's such a difficult process and it was a lot of work, but I'm so happy that now we're almost at the end. I think that the next step is for both me and Fred. We both have to go in for an interview. I think that interview is just like kind of where they talk about, they just kind of want to see if we're really married, you know, like are we actually living together right now? Because, you know, there are some people who get married, like get fake married just to be able to move to the US. Hopefully I'll be a green card holder by the end of next year, maybe. That would be great. And then I'll be able to work, I'll be able to leave the country, go back home, visit my friends and family. But yeah, I posted a story about it on my TikTok, and I already got a bunch of comments from people who are also going through this process, which it's crazy that there are so many people in long distance relationships. I hope that this was useful to you if you're going through the same process. If you are, stay strong, you got this. I know it feels like it's taking forever, but before you know it, you're gonna be sad that you're leaving your home country, because that's how it felt for me. And before you know it, you're going to be living with your partner. So just enjoy every moment. If you have any other questions, if I can help in any way, let me know in the comments, because I would love to help you guys, to my 50 viewers maybe. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to finish eating my persimmon and then I will see you guys next time. Bye.